Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Swizzle and I'm coming back at you with another episode of the Untitled Minecraft series. Today, we're going to be doing some vertical exploration. We've already explored a little bit upwards. Downwards might be a bit too challenging for this version, but I had an idea that could definitely expand the space we have available. Not that we need that much space, because we don't have much built, but I am in my hands. Well, first of all, I must explain. The tree farm has to move, it's just in the way of everything, and it makes it really hard to keep monsters from spawning, but regardless, oh, speaking of monsters, geez, there are a lot over there, but regardless, once again, I interrupted myself again, I have a lot of wood in my inventory, and I was thinking of what to actually do with it, because unlike the ladder, there's genuinely not that much to do with it, and then, I figured out that there is actually a way that I can bridge. I thought that it was completely impossible, and right now it's probably dangerous to do so, so I'm not going to do it over here, where I planned on doing it first, because I was planning in the daytime, and now it's nighttime with all the monsters, but I can go ahead and try to bridge over to this probably very unstable gravel area, and how I'm going to do that is, well, first, I don't have any torches, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually check out if this version has charcoal. Unfortunately, it seems this version does not have charcoal, which means, yeah, there's definitely a very finite amount of torches in this world, so I might have to conserve my resources a little bit better. However, I think I just need one, maybe two right now, so it shouldn't be that bad. But anyways, as I was saying, you can actually get, if I be very careful here, very close the edge of the block, place one here, and then you can kind of, there's no sneak, so it's very concerning, but if just barely, okay, barely get across, it's very scary, but I think we can actually do it. I'm trying to get over to this gravel island first, and then hopefully I will be able to get across to the other side. I don't actually know necessarily if this is a good idea though, because I don't know if it's gonna like update the chunks, or excuse me, update the blocks when I get really close to it or not. Bridging is somehow even more difficult in this version. Not that I expected it to be easy, bridging is just not my strong suit already, hence why I don't play a lot of Skywars and whatever. Although, to be fair, I do have a rank on CubeCraft Bedrock. Maybe I should consider getting better at bridging. I usually just play it on there for fun, though. I wish there was third person. I know there's not third person. The only way I can see myself is through here. But if there was, it would just be so much easier. Finally gonna be able to just stand on one of these gravel clouds. Oh, you can actually do it from a little bit closer than I thought. Obviously, these are not the prettiest thing in the world, but eventually, and by eventually I mean probably within a few real-life years of this series, I'll get to 1.9. Not beta 1.9, wait, that's not even a thing, is it? Wasn't that like a snapshot? Regardless, not beta 1.9, release 1.9. And then I'll have the Elytra. Okay, yeah, I'm very glad I have backups. Like I said in the last episode, I'm not planning on staying in InDev for very long because there is no respawning mechanic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save right here just in case I accidentally destroy this. When I place a block here, I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay. I am standing on it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put a torch right on top of this block, because I need this to be lit up so monsters can't spawn, but I can't actually place any torches on here for obvious reasons. Oh wait, this actually does connect. So as long as I don't update these blocks, I've actually, what the heck? You know what, whatever. I've actually reached a new area. Let's get the dirt, make a little staircase up here, and it's so dark I can barely see anything, but how far does this go? Okay, we actually have found a really good way to get across. But we're not going to stay over here very long because I definitely want to get to the other islands pretty quickly. I don't want this to be another 30-minute episode. Oh boy. You know what? I'm not going to mess with that. Last time I tried something like that, it didn't end well. Alright, it's not completely sustainable, but it's fine for now. Also, I just realized that if I make a bridge from that mine over here, I can get a reasonable amount of iron. I'm really not sure what I want to do with it. Probably make a bucket, actually. That's actually probably the first priority, because once we transfer to InfDev, we will have water, which, if you didn't know, there's no water in this world. So, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I just killed a pig. Once we have water, we can make it way, way, way easier to get up and down between the islands and what inevitably generates below them. And by below them, I really, really mean below them. Well, Swizzle, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is if you look right there, those white things, those are the clouds, which means we're probably at like 300. Alright, so the next island I'm gonna try to go to is this one, the one that had all the mobs on it. And I'm a bit worried, you could say, about trying to place the blocks. It just feels so wrong. And now, I can't reach down there, which is not good. Ow. Alright, perfect. Now we actually have access to this area, and kind of want to cook that, but that's not the point right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I did last time again, because I honestly, for the life of me, how is it lit? I thought it was underneath. Wait, is that gold? Oh, there's gold down there. That's really cool. Also, this is a lot of sand. If you don't know anything about sand in Minecraft, how, first of all. Second of all, I do have to say that sand is a very, very, very helpful thing. Especially in old versions where you don't actually have access to buckets and water and whatnot. Especially here on floating islands, because sand can actually be used as kind of like makeshift water. Let's just show. You can do like this, and in normal Minecraft versions, in newer ones rather, it would show it falling. It doesn't actually show it falling in this version, but it does fall, which means that if I were to, let's say, take a bunch of this, let's say that that top area above this fourth block is this island, and then down here is the newly generated terrain. What I want to do is, well, I ran out of sand, but you get the point. I can actually walk on the sand and then dig down from the sand and get there safely. So if I have a couple dozen stacks of this stuff, I can actually be pretty well set to explore the rest of the world once it generates. While mining all this sand, I've kind of come to the conclusion that shovels in this version are virtually useless, because I don't actually think that it's much faster to have a shovel, because number one, they break way too quickly, so you have to go constantly craft new ones, which takes up a lot of time, but also, I'm genuinely not even sure that the shovel is actually faster than doing it by hand in this version. This feels just the same. Okay, a spider just attacked me, and I lost most of my health. I definitely need to cook this pork now, or else I am very much at risk of dying again, which would be very bad. You know, for the game in general, the sand blocks falling like this is objectively worse, but at the same time, it's kind of like a thrilling little game of Minesweeper, except instead of sweeping mines, you're sweeping sand that you may be standing on and cause you to die and lose all your progress, so maybe not that fun. In case I didn't make it clear enough what exactly I have planned for all this sand, obviously I do want a little bit of glass, but there's sand everywhere, so that's not the main reason. The main reason why I need all the sand is because I have an idea. I'm calling it Project Rapunzel, because we're letting these, I guess they're not exactly golden, more beige, but golden-ish, close enough. But we're letting these blocks fall down, and we're going to climb down using that to new terrain once InfDev is our current version. Now that we have a lot of sand in our inventory, we can actually go ahead and, oh, there's another pig. There are 3 pigs? Oh my goodness, so many pigs. I'm going to murder them all because I am starving. This is the first time I've actually almost had a... No! Oh, I thought I was going to jump off. This is the first time I've actually had even remotely close to a full inventory. We're just going to sit here and cook all the meat. Oh, we do have some of that. We're going to go and eat this. Dang it doesn't even fully heal. Dang. There we go. Now we're fully healed back up. You know, I've been noticing that Let's Play videos in 2023 don't get as many views, and that kind of confuses me. I'm kind of confused about how that works. Like, if you look at our Hermitcraft video, which on many channels get millions of views, they're stylized very serially. They're stylized in a way that is a lot like old Let's Plays, and yet they still get tons of views. So why is it that most people don't click on even talented people's Let's Plays if they're new? Like, with the exception of like Minecraft Hardcore, like most regular, normal, not messed with in any way survival, most normal survival Let's Plays barely get any views, much less stuff like this where it's actually unique. Maybe that's some algorithm magic that I'll figure out as time goes on. Now, as for the other way that we are going to branch out, and I'm not sure which cardinal direction, well, for that matter, I don't know which cardinal direction is any. Let me just see. So the sun and the moon, I think they both rise in the same direction, right? I'm not sure if this is before Notch made it from east to west. Wait, it is east to west, right? Rises in the east, sets in the west. Yes, that is right. At least for real life. I don't know whether he had fixed it in this version yet, or what, because I remember originally, instead of east and west, it was south and north. Not how it, I don't know, because there's no sunflowers, there's no, like, seriously, what is going on? I didn't place these. How have these not decayed? I guess we'll just leave them, because I guess they're kind of interesting or something. Gosh, being able to do stuff at night, or rather sleep through the night using a bed, would be really helpful, but unfortunately, yeah, I can't see, and with finite amounts of coal, I'm talking really finite, like I have not seen a single piece in forever, kind of finite, I don't have the torches that I need, and that's a really, really large problem. But I do have one idea. I was telling about it before, then I got a little bit distracted. Wait, it just gives you seeds? Okay, that's really confusing. Project Rapunzel, aka Project Get Down to the Other Island so I can possibly get some new resources, or have anything to do, because I'm very bored, is a go. Oh wait, that's iron. Please don't be a free fall. Oh good. Anyways, back to bridging. I'm just gonna drop one sand block and just see what happens. Yeah, just go straight into the void. There's absolutely nothing stopping it from just falling into the void. That's actually pretty funny. I think we gotta go probably another 20 blocks. You know, it's a little bit difficult, but I think I'm getting the hang of this no crouch bridge thingy. Let's see. Yes! Oh, that looks so weird! Oh, this is crazy. I'm holding down right click. So obviously we need more than one stack. I'm a little bit worried about the consequences of trying to mine down it. Okay, moment of truth. It just seems fine. I think this is gonna work, actually. Only a couple blocks left? Please don't tell me I'm about to set off something. How did I... Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even realize. There's actually 2 different islands that I bridged to. Oh, that's interesting. So I actually do need an iron pickaxe. I just kind of... That dawned on me just now. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna explore. Let's see. Oh, there's more iron. Score. I don't know how to get over there. I'm a bit worried about trying to do that. Mushrooms and iron. This is my lucky day. You know, I genuinely never thought I'd actually be saying that in a Minecraft survival series. Mine, mine, mine. Oh my gosh. Well, hey. There's more free sand. That scared the junk out of me. You know, I have been doing a lot of bizarre things on my YouTube channel recently. Time travel dimension stuff, to just breaking curses on an island, to going back to a version when this was regular terrain. Oh, actually, that looks pretty cool. Doesn't look right. Those wood blocks are very weirdly textured from this far away, but it looks kind of cool. Okay, so now we have enough. Alright, I proclaim this land mine. Please do not break under my feet. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Well, whoops. I did it again. Wow. There is no such thing as stable terrain. We're getting out of here. Did I just get hurt? I have 4 hearts. Oh my gosh. That sound is terrifying. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that scared the heck out of me. I'm so glad that they changed that, because that sounds like something out of a horror movie. Okay, so stable ground is here. Alright, we gotta get this gold. Oh, we got it. We got the gold. Mission accomplished. Why are there so many skeletons in this one area? I am leaving now. Now that the test run has been confirmed to be accurate, we can probably explore this lower island. We actually have 4 torches, which sounds like absolutely nothing, and that's because it pretty much is, but at the same time, it's just barely enough to light up the darkest areas, which should be enough for us to explore. And we've made it. Oh goodness, would you look at that? Our torch actually fell right here, so I actually have 5 torches. And look at all these mushrooms, beautiful mushrooms. I am definitely going to make mushroom stew out of this. If I can. I don't know whether it was... Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I wasn't paying a ton of attention, so I guess that's kind of fair. It kind of just looks like another big dangerous island, but there are flowers. Alright, we're gonna go on a heist. Got 4 hearts, so it's gonna be very difficult, but we've got all the blocks we need right here, and we've got a sword, which is the most important part. We're gonna get in there, get those flowers, we're gonna get back up here, and then we're gonna end the episode. And then afterwards, we're finally gonna update to InfDev. Get out of this floating prison. Alright. Everything is ready. Let's do it. There's gold there. Wait, hold on. Heist put on pause for just a second because I found gold. Actually, wait. It's a heist. So don't pause the heist. Gold is part of the heist now. The stakes just got raised. Alright. Part 1 of the heist. Get down. Take this gold ore. Please do not fall into the... Okay. Okay, part 1. Part 1, actually, is, get this piece of gold ore. The only piece that's ever been here. We don't have any other gold ore. What are you talking about? I've never lost a piece of gold in the void. Iron 2. Iron's part of the heist too now. Except, they're not the prize. Iron is an accomplice. That's right, I'm working together with the entire element of iron just to steal flowers from a skeleton. I command the atoms, not the Addams family. Although they are kind of like skeletons. Okay, so heist. Get the flowers. Get the flowers. My flowers. Flower heist success. However, there's also mushrooms, so we're gonna go heist the mushrooms. Making sure I'm not gonna fall like I did in the first episode. The ground can't fool me anymore. You should know that I'm a master of plants. And I'm also developing a mild fear of heights in Minecraft. Gosh, that place is infested. Now we're getting out of here. We gotta get out before literally anything happens. I don't know whether that was anticlimactic or too climactic, or a little bit of both. Okay, I got half of it. Diamonds! Sorry if that was a little bit loud. I didn't know that this world could have diamonds. I thought we were too high up. Alright, phase 3 of the heist begins. Well, my game crashed, so actually, this is awkward. Okay. So, something seems very wrong. Okay, so there's some kind of problem going on with InDev, so, I was going to have it be a little bit of a reveal at the beginning of the next episode, but I think the best option is to take the world file, which hasn't been corrupted thankfully, and go ahead and convert it to an InfDev world. Alright guys, it took me a few hours, but I finally did get it to work, and if you're wondering why I'm immediately jumping to InfDev, it's because for some weird reason, InDev was just refusing to load worlds, which of course meant that I couldn't actually get any progress done. I'm not exactly sure how accurate this will be. As you can see, I had to put it in World 4. So... oh wow. I think I overestimated how high we actually were. Oh, they added the walking animation in this version. So my inventory is completely empty, which is very unfortunate, but it's gonna be pretty easy to replenish, especially since hopefully most of what we actually care about is in this house right here, in the chests. There's this weird toggle fog option, which is really weird, and I don't exactly understand the point of it. This is an amazing view. There is void underneath us, and if you're wondering, yeah, it does look like a little bit of the terrain generation was clipped off, because I believe the height limit in InDev was higher than it is in InfDev. My skin still works, which is incredibly not intended. And, oh, I made it across. Okay. So what should happen, unfortunately, I did lose the iron and the gold, and I don't think I was here. Oh, look, arrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check, because if I don't have any stuff, that will be a little bit annoying. It will be fine, but it'll be just a little bit annoying. Also, I'm still scared of this gravel. If you're wondering exactly what version we are using, this is InfDev version 0618, and I just have to say that this is just crazy looking. I desperately want to see what it looks like. So anyways, that whole sand thing apparently was for nothing, because I was planning, or thinking, that I was going to drop down onto terrain that had already been generated. Apparently, it just spits my islands into a pit, which is a completely different scenario, and I think I'm just going to be bridging over. However, I have to know, before we end this episode today, this wild episode with a technically failed heist, and it's most of the time spent on it actually in an editor. Thank goodness I didn't decide to record that. And hey, look, our ladder still connects 2 perfectly generated islands, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't waste blocks on getting it higher last episode. Maybe, wait, actually, never mind. That's the build limit, so I actually can't do anything above there yet. But I am really curious as to what is generated beyond these chunks. But the moment of truth, it did carry my items over, which is really, thank goodness. I don't have... I have no stone, basically. Because I took it all with me, I believe. But, you know what, actually, I'm gonna save exploring this new world for next episode. I know this episode's been a little bit wonky, but I hope you guys at least had some fun with it. And honestly, I can't wait for next episode, because we have a lot of exploring to do, and we finally are no longer limited by this chaos. And hopefully, now that we have access to basically infinite resources, we can actually start building some stuff on our islands, and possibly outside our islands later too. And with that all said and done, I will catch y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe.